Pack your things and leave my house. Look at the ugly thing you have given me. I know the one you carry is not different from this.
Chike, what is happening?
Chike yelled as his voice thundered through the village. The sun was high in the sky, casting a golden heat over the dusty compound when everything changed for Adaeze. For years, she had stood beside Chike through hunger, through sickness, through those long nights when he swore things would one day be better. She believed him. She trusted him. She carried his children. She fought for their future. But today, she did not recognize the man standing before her. Chike stood with his arm wrapped possessively around a much younger woman, curvy, confident, dressed in a tight red mini dress that clung to her body like a second skin. Her eyes held no sympathy, just triumph. Adaeze's swollen feet trembled beneath her. Her pregnancy was heavy, painful, but not as painful as the scene unfolding before her. Chike, what is happening? She whispered, holding tightly to their little daughter's hand. He didn't even look at her. Instead, he pointed sharply toward the gates. You will leave this house today, he said. His voice was cold, hard, a stranger's voice. Go back to your people. I'm done with this marriage. Adaeze blinked, stunned. Done? After everything? She looked at the young woman pressed against him, her red dress glowing in the noon sun. The woman smirked, enjoying the chaos. Chike, Adaeze's voice cracked. You're sending me away, with your child still inside me, with your daughter standing beside me? The little girl clung tighter to her wrapper, confused, frightened. But Chike did not waver. He raised his chin and spoke as though casting a judgment. You are a burden, Adaeze, a curse. I need peace. I need happiness. And a woman who will give birth to beautiful children. Not this thing you call a child, pointing at his daughter. His other hand tightened around the young woman. She will give me what you never could. Adaeze felt the words slap her harder than any hand ever could. A burden? A curse? After she sacrificed everything for him? The pregnancy that drained her strength, that took her youthful glow, the night she went to bed hungry so he could eat, the insults from his family she swallowed just to keep their home together, all suddenly meant nothing. Her eyes filled with tears, but she refused to let them fall. Not in front of him, not in front of her. She straightened her back, though her body trembled. So after all the years I walked beside you, she murmured, you choose a stranger over the mother of your children? Chike's jaw tightened. He had already made up his mind. She is not a stranger. She is my future. Adaeze's heart shattered. But even broken, she gathered her dignity like a rapper blowing in the harmattan. She lifted her small bag with trembling hands. She took her daughter's hand firmly, and without another word, she turned towards the gates. Every step felt like walking with a mountain on her back. But she did not look back, not once. The villagers watched from afar, whispering behind their backs. Some pitied her, some judged her. But fate was watching too. Before now, Adaeze was a beautiful woman, in fact, the most beautiful woman in the entire village. Every man wished to have her as his wife. Whenever she passed, men would pause just to admire her charm, her elegance, the way the sun seemed to settle gently on her skin. The maidens in the village accepted the truth. Adaeze was unmatched. Though some burned with jealousy because men no longer sang their praises, they sang hers. Whenever she went to the stream to fetch water, men rushed to help her. Young men fought over who would carry her pot. Some would even follow her home, helping her mother with firewood, just for the chance to be noticed. But Adaeze was humble, soft-spoken, kind. She smiled at everyone, greeted the elders with respect, carried herself with grace, And that was what caught Chike's attention the day they met. Adaeze was on her way to the market, her basket balanced perfectly on her head, humming softly to herself. The path was quiet, shaded by tall trees. The breeze carried the scent of fresh palm wine from a nearby tapa's hut. Chike appeared around a bend in the road, tall, handsome, and confident. His shirt was tucked into his trousers, his step steady and sure. He had heard of Adaeze's beauty, but seeing her up close, he froze. Their eyes met. "Good morning," he said, his smile warm and boyish. Adaeze lowered her gaze shyly. "Good morning. Let me help you with your basket," he offered. She shook her head gently. "I can manage." But Chike insisted, not with arrogance, but with genuine kindness. As they walked together, conversation flowed naturally. Chike made her laugh. Adaeze, who was usually reserved, found herself telling him things she never shared with anyone. By the time they reached the market, something had started something small, gentle, but powerful enough to grow. Days passed, weeks, months. Their friendship deepened. He visited her mother's house often, bringing fruits, helping with chores, sitting under the mango tree as they talked for hours. Chike was a different man than the other men in the village. He was hardworking, respectful, full of dreams and promises. Their love blossomed like hibiscus flowers after the rain. The village rejoiced when they announced their union. People danced, sang, and blessed their home. Adaeze believed she had found her soulmate. She believed she had chosen well. She believed love would carry them through everything. But love was not enough to save her from this day.